Hello everyone. Today we'll be doing comparison of BITS Hyderabad versus BITS Goa. So we have Dhruva from BITS Goa,
Hi everyone.
and yeah. So first let's compare the size of the campus.
So BITS Goa, as far as I know, is about 180 acres in size, and it's a pretty big campus actually. And they've made it very well, जिससे सब लोग आराम से चल सकते हैं. You're not allowed to ride cycles on campus, but it's pretty convenient. मतलब if you want to go from one end of the campus to the other, then it would hardly take you 10 to 15 minutes to walk at max.
So BITS Hyderabad is around 220 acres. Cycles are allowed, but no one rides it unfortunately. So yeah, it will take you around from one corner to other, maybe 25 to 30 minutes also, and the perimeter is around 3 kilometers. So next let's talk about mess and eateries.
Okay. So there are, I think, so in BITS Goa, the restaurant जो एक है, it's called Red Chilies. And उसके अलावा there are other eateries like Ice and Spice, Food King, फिर Subspot. Red Chilies is like a proper restaurant जहाँ पे you can sit and eat food with say proper meal you can have there. Ice and Spice में you get shawarma, you get you get a lot of bakery items जैसे patties हो गया, फिर pastry हो गई. फूड किंग में यू गेट डोसाज एंड साउथ इंडियन काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें मिलती हैं वहाँ पे. सब स्पॉट इज़ लिटरली लाइक सब वे. सो वहाँ पे यू गेट सैंडविचेस एंड इफ़ यू हर्ड ऑफ अंकल पीटर्स पैनकेक्स विच इज़ अ शार्क टैंक इंडिया स्टार्टअप. इट्स ऑल्सो बिट्स इन स्टार्टअप. तो उनका एक ये है, उन सब स्पॉट उन्हीं का है बेसिकली.
Okay.
तो दैट्स लाइक इट वाज स्टार्टेड इन इट्स गोवा. उसके अलावा ऑब्वियसली अमूल भी है, डोमिनोज भी आ गया है अब, एंड कैंपस के लिटरली ऑपोजिट मैकडोनल्ड्स भी है.
Oh, great. Matlab Subspot I have tried. It's actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So comparing this with BITS Hyderabad, so BITS Hyderabad has a lot of eateries than BITS Goa. It has almost more than 20 eateries, I guess. And the items available per eatery in BITS Goa is definitely more than BITS Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, you will find all the options, including pani puri, chaat, and pizzas, and even we have a Domino's store here as well. No other franchise store apart from Domino's. And uske alawa we have very good sandwich, dosa stalls, specific stalls for each food item. So we'll get a very good taste here. And गोवा में कैंपस के बाहर करने को क्या क्या है?
सो गोवा इज़ वेरी पिक्चरस्क. मतलब काफ़ी ग्रीनरी है गोवा के आसपास. नियर द कैंपस देयर इज़ वन सेंट जेसिंटो आइलैंड, जो बेसिकली एक छोटा सा आइलैंड है विद चर्च. वहाँ पे पीपल गो लाइक ब्रिज पास करके, फिर ब्रिज वहाँ पे पीपल गो ब्रिज पार करके. उसके अलावा देयर इज़ बोगमालो बीच, जिसको बिट्स बोग भी बोलते हैं. So it's the nearest beach to campus, and a lot of people come to BITS Goa because of
अच्छा.
beach and वो सब.
Yeah.
So that's the nearest beach. उसके अलावा यार पणजी भी है, which is a 40-minute drive, which is the capital city of Goa.
Yeah.
A lot of architecture, food spots, and obviously like काफ़ी सुंदरता है शहर में. नेचर अगर किसी को अच्छा लगता है तो there are a lot of hiking trails, फिर wildlife sanctuaries, a lot of places where you can go for a drive.
And what about C3? CCC you call it?
C3. Okay, you mean Eateries also. Okay. So
नहीं जो हाँ कैंपस के बाहर है.
ठीक है. So BITS Goa के पास there is also BITS Goa के पास there are like, so BITS Goa is on a national highway. So वहाँ से almost like 1 kilometer दूर on each side there are a lot of eateries. जैसे चाय कॉफ़ी चाय हो गया, फिर बाविच हो गया, फिर if you want North Indian food तो पंजाबी ढाबा नाम से भी एक है.
We have पंजाबी हवेली here as well. आस पास में ही है 3-4 किलोमीटर में.
So
Yeah.
all types of cuisines में मिल सकती है. And
Okay.
it's pretty good.
तो हैदराबाद कैंपस के पास देर इज़ नथिंग मच. सो 4-5 किलोमीटर के रेडियस में यू विल फाइंड अ जंगल, एंड देर इज़ अ स्मॉल विलेज नोन एज तुमकुंटा वेर यू विल फाइंड मैक्सिमम ऑफ योर होटल स्टेज, रेस्टोरेंट्स, रिजॉर्ट्स एंड ऑल ऑफ दोज. एंड पास में वी हैव अ डिस्ट्रिक्ट ग्रेविटी अम्यूजमेंट पार्क. उसके अलावा पीपल यूजुअली गो टू द हैदराबाद मेन सिटी टू एक्सप्लोर. That's it. It's just a city, I would say. Okay, now let's compare hostels of BITS Goa and BITS Hyderabad.
Okay, so BITS Goa में as a fresher, if you are a guy or a girl, you have to stay in dual occupancy rooms. So there's D side and CH7, ये दोनों मतलब hostels के areas है जहाँ पे you get dual occupancy room with a randomly allotted roommate. फिर second year onwards से you can choose a single room, and single rooms में basically छोटे हॉस्टल्स होते हैं रिलेटिवली, एंड यू नो यू गेट योर ओन प्राइवेसी. ए साइड, सी साइड, डी साइड तीनों एरियाज में सिंगल रूम्स हैं. डिपेंडिंग ऑन विच ईयर यू आर इन, डिपेंडिंग ऑन तुम बैचलर्स कर रहे हो, मास्टर्स कर रहे हो, PhD कर रहे हो, यू कैन गेट द रूम.
Okay, great. And BITS Hyderabad mein also till second year you have dual occupancy rooms, and the hostel rooms are decent actually. compared to IITs, I feel. That's it. Lot of facilities available in our hostels. Now let's speak about the startup culture.
सो स्टार्टअप कल्चर के बारे में बात करें तो यार आई थिंक आई एम प्रीटी श्योर लॉट ऑफ यू ऑल हैव हर्ड अबाउट अ लॉट ऑफ बिट्स गोवा स्टार्टअप फाउंडर्स जैसे मान लो ईशान शर्मा हो गया, हरीश हो गया, फोडू क्लब के फाउंडर्स हो गए. There are a lot of
Yeah.
people coming out of Bits Goa. I think it's pretty good, and a lot of people I've seen they discuss startup ideas, they discuss about entrepreneurship on campus, regular conversations में in mess, in class, in the hostels. कहीं ना कहीं पे टॉपिक आ ही जाता है कि चलो साथ में कुछ स्टार्ट कर लेते हैं. A lot of startups are born, a lot of startups fail, but overall the curiosity is always high in Bits Goa.
Yeah, BITS Hyderabad में अभी the startup culture is emerging. So definitely I can say a better place because it has a better connectivity with the city. So you can find many VCs and all those things in Hyderabad. Compared to Goa, maybe I feel like
Yeah.
So that's it. But BITS Hyderabad में there are no prominent unicorns, I can say. BITS Goa has few unicorn startup founders, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think MPL founder is from Bits Goa.
Yeah.
Their Postman founder is actually from Bits Hyderabad.
Acha,
Yeah.
okay.
So I think so. I'm not sure, but
I'm also not sure.
I mean, yeah, Bits Hyderabad
Overall-
उतना नहीं जानता.
Overall culture, I guess BITS Goa has a better startup culture.
Overall culture, like I think Bits Goa definitely has a better culture because
Yeah.
there are a lot of prominent startups coming out of that campus, and people end up incorporating their companies. People end up incorporating whatever they're doing. Hyderabad campus there is Apollon Dynamics, which is doing well now.
Yeah, it has recently started.
Yeah.
It's doing very well.
Very well.
Hope it will also become a unicorn.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah. Now let's compare the overall infrastructure. So
Okay. So Goa campus was made in 2004. Almost 22 years हो गए हैं since it was done. And जो D side है of the campus and the new academic जो block है, that is connected and it is new and it's like 4 or 5 years old. So I think that is relatively like better and that's the best part of the campus. It's very scenic. एकदम resort जैसा लगता है. It doesn't feel like we're in a college campus. But the remainder of the campus, it was built almost 15-20 years ago. So वो थोड़ा सा old है. But the good thing about it is that you get the feel of being in an Indian engineering college. जो आपको all those movies में दिखती है जैसे छिछोरे हो गया and all of them. You feel like आप classic Indian college में हो. So वो feel आपको मिल जाएगी on the older hostels. Talking about the labs and other academic facilities, I think there's one very central lab in the D side जहाँ पे सारे most expensive equipments हैं. मतलब every single equipment is worth crores of rupees. तो बच्चे and professors उसको use करते हैं for research and study purpose. And it is definitely like at par. And I think that compared to a lot of IITs, it is at par with them.
oh, okay. And BITS Hyderabad also definitely has all those labs, facilities, and all. And it is the newest campus among all the BITS campuses. So the infrastructure is pretty new here. You will have all the modern infrastructures. Hostels are of till 5 floors. Goa has till 3 floors, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And due to air restrictions as well, I believe.
Yeah. Actually, Goa campus is built on a hill. So क्या होता है कि that is one reason. Second reason is that it's near the sea. So wind काफ़ी ज़्यादा होती है यहाँ पे. So you cannot like have taller buildings in Goa. Goa में in general in the state itself there is no building which is taller than 10 floors. 9 floors, 10 floors maximum in Goa में.
Okay. So yeah. Understandable. So Hyderabad, the new hostels are built just 4-5 years ago. So the infrastructure is pretty good over there.
Apart from all these things यार, right next to Bits Goa, बिरला मंदिर भी एक नया बना है in the last 2024 में बना था शायद 2 years में.
Okay.
So it's really beautiful and a lot of people come to visit the temple even from outside Goa. So that's one very good spot you can go to.
Yeah. For Hyderabad, Birla Mandir is around 1 hour away. So, but it's one of the most prettiest places in Hyderabad. So definitely you can also visit that place. Compare the cafeteria, the Institute Cafeteria, which is there in our Acad block.
So in Goa campus, the Institute Cafeteria हम लोग IC बोलते हैं उसको, and you'll find students and teachers having breakfast, lunch, snacks all together. Inside the Institute Cafeteria itself, there are 2 other new outlets which are there. एक तो there is Nescafe and दूसरा there is Shetty जो जिनका वो मैथ्स का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट उन्हीं का एक स्टोर भी है. So you get a lot of variety, South Indian, North Indian, हर एक टाइप के आपको मील मिल जाएगी.
I guess even I have tried cafeteria. You have a lot of food options in
Yeah.
your cafeteria. For BITS Hyderabad cafeteria, there is juice shop and breakfast, lunch, dinner available. We don't have that many food options available, but it is decent. मतलब काम चलाओ. Like because the rest other food outlets are pretty much good. So yeah. And ठीक है मतलब I guess इतना ही है ना.
हाँ ऐसे वीडियो चलेगा क्या?